Namaste. Thank you for joining us. I'm Beth.
I'm Diego. Nice to meet you. Hello, everyone.
Hello. So we're here in Gokarna, and we're gonna do a little basic Hatha flow this morning. I'm gonna start us off with some warm-ups to warm up the body, some joint movements, and then a small standing sequence and a little bit of core just to wake up the body a little bit and help create that nice strong body that we want, keep us going through life. And then Diego's gonna chill us all out with some beautiful restorative.
Exactly. Just letting the body cool down a little bit, going into a little bit of yin yoga flow. Just let the body um, be more aware and just feel the sensations of the practice. And then we'll go straight up into some pranayama and then just go straight up into shavasana. So a very nice hatha um, flow for beginners.
Beautiful. So thank you for joining us. We're really excited to do this. So take a moment now, find a comfortable position. Make sure you have no distractions, so find a quiet space. And settle yourself down. We're going to start with 3 Oms, 3 Shanti Shantis to connect us all together and bring us into the space. So finding a comfortable position, closing your eyes, taking your hands into whatever position feels right for you. You can have your hands in Chin Mudra, Yan Mudra, or just simply at your just clasped together, whatever you feel is right. Take a big breath and exhale. Inhale together. The Om. Keeping your eyes closed. Let the vibration of the primordial sound vibrate through your body. So keeping your eyes closed, take a moment. Inhale, take your hands to the sky, expanding the chest. And exhale, take your right hand to the right and lean over. Taking a breath here, expanding the chest. And exhale, coming back to the top. Taking your left hand to the ground. Extending your right arm. Keeping your chest open, your hips are grounded. Remembering to breathe. Inhale, expanding the chest. And exhale, come to the center. One more time on the other side. Inhale, match your movements to your breath. Elongating and expanding. Inhale, coming back up. And exhaling to the other side. Take an inhale here. Lengthen and expand the chest. Inhale, coming up. Taking your right hand to your left knee, taking a small twist here, taking the left hand to the back, looking to the back, having a twist in your spine, keeping your hips grounded. Inhale, expand, and exhale, twist. Inhale, expand and lengthen, and exhale, twist a little further. Inhale, bring both arms back to the sky. Taking your other hand to the knee, to the opposite side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Here you can feel the spine elongate as you inhale and twisting as you exhale. Inhaling up, bringing both hands to the sky. And exhale. Come back to center. Hands to the sky. Bring your arms in front of you. Taking your thumbs into the palms and clasping. And inhale and exhale. We're going to rotate the wrists one way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And the opposite direction. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a pause. Feel your arms extending. Now you're going to flick your hands, waking up the fingers, expanding your fingers. This is going to help us with our downward dogs, and whenever we put our hands into the mat, bringing awareness, feeling the motion come all the way from the shoulders, from the chest, connecting your limbs to the core of your body. This for 10. And relax. Expand your fingers. Activate your fingers. Feel the energy that you've created in your fingers. Take a deep in-breath. And exhale. Take your hands to your shoulders. You're going to make circles with your elbows. So as you inhale, you're going to expand the chest. As you exhale, you're going to bring your elbows to the chest. Inhaling up. And exhale. Inhaling up for 2, 3, 4. Feel your breath expanding the chest as you open the arms and exhale. And take a pause here and go the other way. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the arms, hold them out for a few moments, activate your hands, feel the lengthening from the edge of the neck, the bottom of the neck to the tips of the fingers. Inhale and exhale, dropping the hands down. We're going to make our way to standing. Find your Tadasana. Now before we start our sun salutations, we're going to do a few more joint movements. So taking your hands to your hips. Find your feet in a hip's distance. Finding a grounded placement of your feet. Chest open. You're going to push your hips forward. As you inhale, as you exhale, you're going to draw your hips back. Waking up the lower body, waking up the lower back. We're going to do this for 5. Try and connect your breath to this movement. So when you come to your next exhale, take it the other direction. Inhale as you open the chest and come forward with the hips, and exhale as you come back. For 3, 2, 1. Come to your central position. Release the hands and shake the hands. I'm going to start to bring a more dynamic pace to this flow. Shake the whole body. Take this moment just to feel into what you need right now. You can jump, you can shake, you can wiggle your head. Just let go of any tension. You know, it's the morning, so we need to just bring some fire into our bellies, into our movements, into our whole body. And stop. Freeze. Come to Tadasana. Feel the energy in your body. You can bring your feet either together or hips distance apart. It really depends on the openness of your hips. So with Tadasana, you're going to ground your feet completely. This is important to have grounded feet here. So by doing that, you bring your energy slightly to the back of the heel, and you draw as you come. You place the feet along the sides, lifting the toes, placing the whole pad of the foot, and slowly letting each toe down, as if you're a tree, completely planted, rooted to the ground. With your grounded feet, you're going to bring your awareness up the legs, engaging the quads, lifting the kneecaps, tilting the hips, tucking the tailbone, expanding the chest, rolling the shoulders up to the ears and back down. Feeling your shoulder blades come together, your hands are active and pushing forward. Your chin is tucked slightly, elongating the back of the neck. This is your Tadasana, your foundational standing posture. We're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutations. Bring your hands up to the sky. Hasta Uttanasana, have a bend in your lower back. This is a back bend, engaging the glutes to protect the lower back, and you can have a slight bend in your knees. Coming forward to Uttanasana, forward fold, bending from the hips. Bend the knees slightly to elongate the back. And inhale, take your right foot back, taking your knee to the ground, 90 degrees in that front knee, opening the chest. And hold the breath, take the left foot back to Kumbhakasana. This is our Dandasana, our plank pose. So here we need to be a plank strong in one line. Exhale, taking the knees, chest and chin to the ground for Ashtanga Namaskar. Bring the hands back slightly to have 90 degrees in your elbows. Your elbows are close to the body. And inhaling, dropping the hips, opening the chest, lifting up into Bhujangasana, your cobra pose. The lower body is pressing into the mat. Strong and engaged, pressing your hands into the mat. And exhale, lifting the hips high, toes are tucked, downward facing dog. Find your position here. You can have your feet hip distance apart. Your hands are firmly planting into the mat and your hips are high, your back is long. Connect to your breath. Take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale, letting everything go. Inhale, bring your right foot forward between the hands. 90 degrees in the front knee. Fingertips on the ground. Shoulders and chest is open. Exhale, bring your left foot forward to meet the right. Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend the knee slightly. Inhaling up, filling the lungs with the air. Hands together, back bending. Bending the knees slightly. And coming back to Tadasana. Exhaling. Take a moment to bring your awareness, scanning the body from the toes all the way to the top of the head, making sure you're in alignment. So by doing that, you're going to ground the feet, engage the quads, tuck the tailbone down towards the ground. Your chest is open, your shoulders are back. And exhale. Inhaling up, bringing your hands to the sky, back bending slightly, engaging the glutes. And exhale, Uttanasana, bring your hands to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, take your left foot back this time. And if it's too much having your back leg lifted, you can just bring your knee to the ground. Opening the chest. And holding the breath, retaining the breath, you can take your right foot back to your plank pose. Long straight body, heels are drawing towards the back. The upper back is strong. If this is too much, again, you can come to the knees. Bringing your knees to the ground now to Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest and chin. 90 degrees in your elbows, so bringing the hands back slightly. Your elbows are close to the body. And inhale, Bhujangasana. Chest is open. Cobra pose. Your legs are strong and activated. Your hands are strong. Your elbows are drawing towards each other. And exhale, taking your hips to the sky, tucking the toes. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Take a moment to connect with your breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bringing your left foot forward. Salutations, horse rider pose. And exhale, right foot forward to meet your left. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling up, hands to the sky, filling the chest with air, with prana, back bending here. And coming back to Tadasana. Tucking your tailbone, expanding the chest, rolling your shoulders back, pressing your hands forward. We're going to do 2 more rounds of Sun Salutation C. Taking your hands up, Hasta Uttanasana. Exhaling, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bending the knees if you need. Inhale, take the right foot back. 90 degrees in the front knee, opening the chest, opening the collarbone, and taking the left foot back, keeping your breath retained, long straight body, building the strength, into containing the energy, building the energy. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, opening the chest, drawing your elbows together, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose, engaging the lower body, pressing the belly into the ground, pressing into your hands, your gaze is up, and exhale, hips to the sky, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath here, inhaling deeply, and exhale completely. Take your right foot between your hands, inhale. Salutations. And exhale, bringing your left foot forward to meet the right. Forward fold. And inhaling up, Hasta Uttanasana, strong, powerful movement into your back bends, engaging your glutes. And exhaling, Tadasana. Take a moment. Feel the energy in your body. Inhaling up, Hasta Uttanasana. I'm going to do the left side. And exhale, Uttanasana, hands to the floor. Bending from the hips, your seat bones are drawing up towards the sky. And inhale, taking your left foot back. Salutations, there's a 90 degrees in your knee is over your ankle. And holding the breath, take yourself back into Kumbhakasana, plank pose, building strength, building power. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Pushing into the hands. Inhaling up to Bhujangasana. Activating the lower body, pressing the belly into the ground, drawing the elbows together, your shoulder blades are drawing together, your chest is open and strong, full of energy. And exhaling, bringing your hips high, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. This is our resting pose. This is a place where we can reconnect with our breath, with our foundation, our stability. Inhale deeply and exhale. Inhale, bring your left foot forward between the hands to horse rider. Inhale, exhale, taking your right foot forward to Uttanasana. Forward folding. Inhaling up with strength and power. Bring your hands to the sky. Hasta Uttanasana, back bending here. Engaging the glutes to protect your lower back. And coming to Tadasana. Feel the energy circulating, flowing through your body. Inhaling up, last round of sun salutations up to the sky. Exhaling down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, taking your right foot back, opening the chest. Hold the breath here, take the left foot back, plank pose, Kumbhakasana. Press your hands into the mat, lifting your upper back, strong, steady, strength building. Knees, chest, chin as you exhale. And inhale up, Bhujangasana, pressing into the hands, opening the chest, the clavicle. Your shoulder blades are drawing towards each other along with the elbows. And exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale deeply and exhale completely, taking a moment to pause to find stillness. Inhale, bring your right foot between the hands. Open the shoulders, fingertips to the ground, heel drawing back. Exhale, bring your left foot forward, Uttanasana. Forward fold. Inhaling up, Hasta Uttanasana, hands to the sky. Palms together, back bending. Bending your knees to protect the lower back. And coming to Tadasana. One more round on the left side, taking a breath deeply into the chest, bringing your arms up, Hasta Uttanasana. And exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. And taking your left foot back, inhaling, expanding the chest. Holding the breath, taking your right foot back to meet the left, the back of the mat, creating your Dandasana, Kumbhakasana, plank pose. And exhale, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Elbows are close to the body at a 90-degree angle. Your hips are high. And inhaling up, your chest expands, fills with prana. Your glutes and legs are engaged and activated. Your gaze is up. Exhale, bring your hips to the sky. And spend a moment, connect to your breath. Inhale, bring your left foot forward between the hands. Opening the chest. And exhale, bring your right foot forward, Uttanasana. Releasing anything here that doesn't serve, any limiting beliefs. And inhaling up. Taking in the energy for your day. And exhaling to Tadasana. Take a minute to feel the energy in your body. Sense into your heart beating, the space that you've created, perhaps the quietness of your mind. Now bringing your hips to hips distance apart. We're going to start our standing sequence. So bring your hips distance apart. Sorry, your feet hip distance apart. Bringing your right foot back and opening, bringing your toes in line with your heels. You're going to, your toes behind your heels. So we're going to have a wide-legged stance. Yeah, exactly. And then we're going to take our left foot out. We're going to take our warrior two. So from here, you're going to bring your toes of your right leg in slightly to your center line. Just slightly, just to engage the inner leg. Keeping your hips open. You're going to roll your shoulders back. Extend the arms. Looking over your left fingers. Taking a deep bend in that front knee. Making sure your knee doesn't go over your ankle. And stay here for 5 breaths. So inhaling and exhale. Make sure your knee is in line with the second toe so it doesn't draw in or out. You're strong in your body. You're going to isometrically contract all of the muscles in your legs, in your arms, your shoulders. Everything is engaged here. 3, 4. Imagine you're being pulled by your hands from each side, expanding the chest and the back. And 5. Come back to your wide-legged position, so your toes are in front of your heels, and you're gonna rotate the right feet out to do the other side, keeping your hips open, bending your knee, keeping your hips open. Your tailbone is tucked, so your abdominals are strong here, and you're going to open your hands. Your shoulders are over your hips. You feel like a warrior. This is Virabhadrasana too, so this is the strong warrior pose. Bringing your arms, draw them away from each other for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your toes in front of your heels again to your wide-legged stance and come to the top of your mat. This is Hatha, so we like to take a moment to re-ground ourselves between the postures. Find your Tadasana, your strength, your strong mountain pose. Feel the warrior energy in your body. Bring your feet to hip distance apart again, and you're going to take your right foot back. This time we're going to do warrior 1, so you're going to pivot your left foot to be parallel to the long edge of the mat, and you're going to take your back feet in a little bit further, between 45 and 60 degrees. What we're going to do is we're going to square the hips to the short edge of the mat. If this is too much on your back leg, or you can't keep your back leg straight, you can come onto your toes. So you can lift the heel and come onto the toes, and this will help to square the legs even more. So when you found your grounded feet position, you can tuck, make sure your hips are tucked, so your abdominals are engaged, and your hips and your shoulders are in line. When you found this position, you can bring your arms up to the sky. If it's too much, you can leave your hands at the hips, keeping your quads engaged to protect your knee in the front leg. And breathe for 1, 2. Make sure your weight is fully distributed on your feet, on your front foot especially. 4 and 5. Come to your wide-legged position with your toes in front of your heels. Take a moment. and come to the other side. So open your right foot, find the preferred position for your back foot, lifting the heels, or finding that 45 to 60 degrees. Just the important element here is that your hips are squared to the front of the mat, finding that your hips and shoulders are in one line. Bring your hands up to the sky, tucking the tail, engaging the quads of your front knee. Your back leg is engaged. Inhaling deeply, filling the chest, focusing on that rhythm of your breath. 3, 4, and 5. Coming back, wide-legged position, toes in front of heels, and bring yourself back to the front of the mat. Find Tadasana. Inhaling up, your hands to the sky. Folding from the hips, you're going to take your hands to the floor into Uttanasana. So we have a few different variations in our Uttanasana. You can hold the ankles here, drawing your elbows away from each other. You can do the same by holding the big toes. You can take your fingers into your peace fingers together, drawing your elbows away from each other to expand the upper back. So you can stay here. Or you can bring your hands, you can hold each elbow and come into like a ragdoll position where you just let the weight of your arms and your head pull you down. Just find which one suits you best today and just relax. Folding forward. This is a wonderful pose if you have anxiety, if you're struggling to let go of something in your life. Just stay here for a short time and breathe. 1, 2, 3. Feeling that elongation in the back of the legs. If you're feeling it too much in your knees, you can bend them. Just have a little micro bend in your knees. Make sure there's no tension in your neck. You can shake your head a little, yes and no. And 5. From here, slowly walk your feet to the width of the mat. You're going to bend your knees, coming to Malasana. Malasana, mala meaning garland. So you're creating a garland with your body, keeping your back straight. Pushing your elbows into the inner part of your knee, making sure your knees aren't falling in. You're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale deeply, keeping your chest open and your shoulders back, your back straight. Feeling that deep opening of your inner thighs. 2, 3. This is a beautiful pose to help ground you, to find stability. It's connected to our Muladhara chakra, which is all about foundations in life, our stability, our house and home, our basic survival. And 5. Take a moment, take a breath, and then take your hands behind your back and drop your hips to the ground, lifting your knees up. And we're going to go into a Navasana, our boat pose, but we're going to start with Ardha Navasana, which is half boat. So keep your back straight here. You can have your hands behind your knees, you can point your toes, or you can If you're feeling up to it today, you can let go and just breathe here with your hands extended and your knees extended for 1, 2. This is a full body contraction and strengthening exercise. 4 and 5. Drop the toes down, drop your hands. Take a moment, extend the back. We're going to do it one more time with extended legs. You can either keep your legs bent like you did before, or you can extend them, whatever feels right for you today. You can have your hands behind your knees, you can have your hands behind your back. Just experiment, find where you're getting the most engagement, but you're not suffering. We want to find that middle ground. So keeping the back straight for 1, point the toes to activate the legs. 2, 3, 4, 4.5, and 5. Slowly release. Take a moment, keeping the back straight. Feeling the energy in your core. The core is what keeps us strong and sturdy. Our strong solar plexus is important for being able to rest and digest. Our Manipura chakra. Just tune in, finding that space. We're going to begin to wind down now. So just stay here and Diego will take over for some restorative and yin practice.
Okay, so we're going to take a moment over here just to ground ourselves. Just very slowly take a moment to feel our breath as we elongate our spine, connecting with our physical body. We're slowly going to start to cool down. So very slowly, right where we are, we're going to take a bolster, put it on our back with a block to the very end of the bolster so that it can have a nice support for the head. You can put the block below the bolster. And you can put your feet together into a Baddha Konasana. And slowly let yourselves fall back. Find a very much comfortable position, making sure that you have a support for your head. Slowly, as you feel the weight of your knees fall down to the ground, let your palms face up to the sky. And very slowly, just release the weight of your body down to the ground. Bringing your full awareness back to your breath. Let's make a very long inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Releasing any tension from your body. As we're gonna stay here for a moment, just feeling the heartbeat, going down to its normal heartbeat, releasing any tension from our body, relaxing our muscles, taking just a quick moment to be with ourselves, connecting with the sounds in our surroundings, connecting with the sound of our breath as we inhale long and deep, as we exhale and we release and let go. Just staying down in the posture for one more minute. Connected with that sensation of stillness, sensation of calmness in the body, calmness in the mind. So staying exactly where we are, very slowly, we're gonna start to bring our knees together. And very slowly extending our legs to the front. And go very slowly, taking our time, one leg first, then the other one, as we stay here for a moment. Just feeling the flow inside our body. Let that prana go from the crown of the head all the way to our toes. As we stay here for one nice minute. Once again, just letting our body fall down to the ground. There's no activation, but there is a sense of full relaxation in the body. Now, very slowly, taking your time, using your elbows, very slowly, you're gonna bring the chin to the chest. And very slowly, you're gonna sit up at your own pace. You're gonna take the bolster, put it on top of your legs, and very slowly fall down on top of the bolster. Feel free to use 2 bolsters over here so that you can have enough support both for the arms and for the head. And let's just find a comfortable position over here. Let our body unwind. As we stay here connected with our breath. As we stay connected with this moment. Just letting the body feel the sensations of the practice. Sensations of each one of the postures. As we stay here for 1 minute. And very slowly coming out of the posture. We're gonna put both bolsters on the sides. And we're gonna go with one very nice twist. So slowly we're gonna bend the right leg. We're gonna put the right arm on the back. We're gonna take the left arm all the way up as we inhale. And the exhalation, bring the left arm on the outside of the right leg. Let's make another inhale to extend our back. And exhale, twist to the back. We're gonna flex our left foot. Take another inhale. And exhale, twist to the right. As if we are growing a little bit taller, pulling ourselves from the crown of the head. As we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly, taking our time, we're gonna switch. So we're gonna extend the right leg. Slowly bending the other leg. Left arm to the back. Inhale, taking the right arm up. As we inhale, we grow tall. And on the exhalation, goes to the outside of the left leg. Then we can inhale and really extend the back, opening the chest. On the exhalation, twist very nicely, looking back. As we stay here in the pose for a moment. Just releasing our back, releasing our shoulders. And this very nice twist. as we stay here for a moment. And every exhalation, we want to try to go just a little bit deeper on our twist. As we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So very slowly we're getting out of the posture. Now we're gonna go into the pigeon pose, starting with the right side of the body. So we're gonna bend the right leg, knee falls down to the side, and we're gonna take the left leg all the way back. Extending that right leg all the way back. We're gonna slightly take one of the bolsters so we can put it in front of us. Now we're gonna stay here to open our chest, look up to the sky. Really extend the back and open the chest. Feeling as we elongate the spine, making a very long back. And on the next exhale, we're gonna bend forward on top of the bolster, taking the chest, taking the head. Feel free to use 1 or 2 bolsters so that you can really feel comfortable. And with the same awareness, we're gonna release any tension from the body. Letting the weight of our hips just fall down to the ground. Just letting the back leg slowly fall down to the ground. And bring your awareness back to your breath. So you make a very long inhale. And a very long exhale. As we stay here for a full long minute, slowly letting our body sink down to the posture, slowly going deeper and deeper into it. And from here, we're gonna make a very nice twist. So very slowly, you're gonna put your right shoulder on top of the bolster and slowly twist to the left. You can extend the arm. You can just rest your head. Having both our hips open and a nice twist to the back. As we stay here for a moment, just letting your body resting and going deeper into the posture. As you feel connected to your breath, as we really slowly let ourselves come out of the posture, let's put our hands on the back, let's open the chest, look up for a moment. And very slowly release. So bringing the back leg to the front. And slowly we're gonna go to the other side. So the right leg is gonna go back. Extending that right leg back. And going into the pigeon pose on the left side. Not rushing, just taking your time. Find a much comfortable position. Walking your hands back, open your chest, look up to the sky. Really feel that left leg going back, down. And on your next exhale, just bend forward. Bring your bolster and find a comfortable, resting and relaxing position. You can use either one or two bolsters in this case. We're gonna stay here for a moment, just letting our body sink down to the posture. So we gotta find a very nice and comfortable position. There's no muscle activation. Taking our time scanning the body. If you find any tension in the body, slowly release the tension and just let it go. And just feeling yourself connected to the breath. as we stay here for a moment. Just letting the weight of the body, letting gravity do its work, and just going deeper into it. Feeling connected to your breath. Slowly exhale. And very slowly, we're gonna go back to our twist. So this time, taking your left shoulder to the bolster, letting our body go down into a twist and into a hip opener. Finding a much rested position as we just let our body go deep and deep and deep into the posture. Now, very slowly coming out of the posture, using your hands, taking your own time, looking up to the sky. Feel free to clasp your fingers on the back, really open your shoulders. Very slowly, you're gonna bring the back leg to the front, sitting in a much comfortable position, cross legs. You go to Sukhasana, Siddhasana, whichever position you feel like it. Feel as they pull you up from the crown of the head, feeling yourselves just grow a little bit taller. You can rest your hands on top of your knees. Just connecting yourself with the stillness in your body. Be aware of any sensations on your body. What sensations are rising? How do I feel my body? By the end of the practice, slowly connecting yourself with this moment, connecting yourselves with your physical body. So right before going into Shavasana, we're going to make a small pranayama, Anuloma Viloma. So we're going to take a very long inhale. And a very nice exhale. Let ourselves connect with our inner body, feeling every single part of our body involved in our breath. So with our um, our mudra of choice on the right hand, very slowly we're gonna block our left nostril. We're gonna inhale deep and exhale. So beginning with the right side, let's inhale deep and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Exhale right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the right. Now switching nostrils, blocking the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Now inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Now inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. And slowly put both hands on top of your knees. And just breathe continuously. And with this same awareness, keeping your eyes closed, at your own pace, we're gonna lay down into Shavasana. Putting all the bolsters to the sides, extending our legs. Final resting asana of the practice. Arms to the side of the body, palms facing up. As we receive all the benefits of the practice. receiving all benefits from the pranayama as we stay in silence, going deeper into the posture. So very slowly, letting ourselves come back to our physical body. We're gonna take a very long inhale and a very long exhale. Slowly, as we start to wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, slowly giving it some movement to the body. Slowly bending one knee as we bring it to the chest. And slowly flexing the other knee, hugging both knees to the chest. As we let ourselves slightly rock side by side. As very slowly we let ourselves fall down to the right into a fetus position. And once we feel ready, using our hands, we're going to come up to a seated position.
Okay, so we're just going to take a minute to wind down after our class. Taking our awareness to our breath. Bringing it into our chest, into our belly. And exhaling. Preparing for Om. Bringing the Om 3 times together. Bring our hands to Anjali Mudra. Sense into the sounds around you, into this blissful moment that we share together. Keeping your eyes closed. Together we're going to sing or chant the Gayatri mantra. Sing together, inhale. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsavituvane Bhargo Devatasimhi Yo Yona Prachodaya. Brought into your attitude of gratitude to take forward into this day. Slightly rub your hands together, create some heat, some friction, some yogic energy. Place your hands over your eyes. Feel the energy on your face. Bring your hands to wherever you feel you need this energy in your body. the practice of yoga, all the sages and the teachers that have come before us to bring us this knowledge. Feeling gratitude for the practice and for ourselves for taking this time. And a smile on your face. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste.
So thank you for joining us for this yoga class.
I think we both had as much fun as you did. So it's pretty interesting be sharing this project with Beth over here. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Have a good day. Have a good night, whichever time you're at right now. And namaste.